Nerdgazm.
Lou, thank you very much for joining us today. Welcome to London. We're going to talk about Foundation Season 3. We are very excited. Let's dive in and talk about it. We find Gaal 152 years now in the third season. What's it like for you emerging in this sort of new era of Foundation?
I mean, amazing. I think Gaal has this time around has kind of chosen to sleep, which she doesn't get to do in the other, times that she's been in cryosleep. And it's a decision she makes, and there's like a plan in place. And you see that. You see the control she has. You see the focus, and she steps into a leadership role, and she really takes the front, position. And people follow her, and she's got a massive responsibility on her hands. And it's interesting to see how she deals with everything that's thrown at her this season.
You mentioned leadership there. That seems to be like a big sort of like deal for her. Can you talk a bit more about that? Like, how is it, changing from where we found her in the first two seasons to now being the leader?
Yeah, well, her and Harry has always been the leader. He's been the almighty, the leader of the ship. And he's okay with her taking that position now. And I think that kind of gives her more faith, and confidence in being able to do that. She's obviously afraid, and she's obviously not necessarily out of her depth, but doesn't really know how to do it completely right all the time. But she's going to do her best. And she also knows she has to make a lot of sacrifices to get the job done, which sometimes is good and sometimes is bad.
Explosive for a season then.
Yes.
With season 3, like so far into the future, how would you describe this relationship between your character and Jared Harris's Harry Seldon now? Is it changed? Is it like adapting?
I think they're kind of on a level playing field now. They are now, on the same level. They rely on each other. They ask each other for advice, and it's a give and take more so than a mentor-student. It's kind of like the student has become like little grasshopper, that whole vibe. And it's great. It's so beautiful to see, and see his trust in her is amazing. So it just, it was so much fun to work with Jared again. And also, I guess, there's two versions.
Yeah.
So, and it's interesting to see the difference in that dynamic. It's a bit colder, even though they know each other, but they know each other who they were, not who they are now. And that's also, it was interesting to play both.
Obviously, you've been working with, I guess, the main Harry Seldon.
Yeah.
And then meeting the
exactly.
other one. What was that like? Did you have to approach it from a different sort of angle? Or?
I think it's just like, this person, but he's not the person you know. He looks like the person I know. He has the same tendencies. You can still have the kind of shorthand with that person, but the experiences that you've lived together are not the same. They haven't. I think it's also, for Gaal, impactful to see the vault. And to see that, like that moment for me, it was such a small, short, like second in the scene, but it was like, this was what she always thought she was going to get to, and she's finally here. So yeah, that was great.
I know from watching the episodes when the vault, like, you get to that scene, so we don't want to spoil it for anyone, but like, it was really like monumental, like to see finally getting it, because I was like, I've not seen it before.
No, and
never.
She was the one that's supposed to, and it was just like that kind of thought process really, really impacted me as an actor. Like, with the day I realised, I was like, oh, this is like a massive moment, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's really, really fun.
I think when you spend so much time building from like season 1 to 2 and now 3, and you get to that moment, like both for the viewer and yourself, it's a very big sort of thing.
And it really pays off. I know, I've watched a couple of episodes recently of 1 and 2, just because I was like, where did we start? It's been so long. And it pays off. Like, when you watch it, like, I hope people get to watch season 3 and then go back and watch it all, because it all kind of ties together, and it's so genius how something that was shot 6 years ago and now still kind of connects. It was, it's really, really cool.
I found myself watching like scenes from season 1 and 2 after just, watching bits of season 3. I'm like, wow, that's like,
it really pays off,
so
doesn't it?
far,
It like kind of ties everything together, and so it's like a 360 moment, right?
Just as we're wrapping up here, I want to know what was it like for you with doing like all the different sets, and you get these wonderful outfits as well. Like, what was the experience like?
Like, everything is amazing and beyond everything you expect. I mean, the outfits are great, the sets are amazing. I was just saying to my team here that like this is more green screen than we are used to on set. So, it really does help you as an actor to really be in the world, really. So yeah, really lucky to have that experience.
Well, that's fantastic to hear, Lou. Thank you very much for joining us today. We're very excited for Foundation Season 3 and can't wait to see all the explosive atmosphere. It's going to be really cool.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Nerdgazm.